Tuckermans Bend is a rebuild of a previous layout called Tuckermans Reach to make it smaller, more portable, easier to work on and quieter. The layout is 1 metre wide, 300mm high and 300mm deep. It is desktop sized and has a lid to protect it from dust and having items placed on top of it. Small size is achieved by having small track station sections, only 2 cars long, and the steepest slopes which would work. On the sloping sections the track rises 50mm in a 400mm run, or 12%, which is very steep by railway standards, and my locomotives can only just make the climb. Some locomotives also have trouble with the transition from level to sloping rail. Not all trains can run on this layout. When the lid is removed, there is a handle to make it easy and safe to move around. Quietness is achieved by laying all of the running track on sound-absorbent felt material, by using servo actuators for point motors instead of the traditional solenoids, and by replacing most of the mechanical relays with solid-state relays. The control and connections are on the back and bottom of the layout and are fixed, so there are no hinge points or connectors to unplug when working on it. Control devices on the back of the layout can be accessed while it is running, and the bottom is also easily accessible. When powered on, if a train is detected, the railway starts moving the train along the route pattern. The route and timetable are detailed in a table in the controller. If a leg of the route cannot be run, for example if there is no train in the starting station or there is already a train in the destination, then that leg is skipped and the controller tries to run the next leg. If a train fails to start, the controller assumes it has stalled and waits for it to be fixed. It can be restarted either by pressing the control button on the front of the layout or by moving the trains out from the sensors and then back in again. If a train goes missing after it has started, the same logic applies, and the controller waits for a human operator to fix the problem. The controller will detect a short on the track and wait for the operator to clear it. The controller detects the light level and does not run at night. It will also detect a change in light level, such as the shadow of someone walking past the layout, and will trigger a train to run. There are test modes so that the wiring, sensors, servos and traction control can be tested and debugged. The controller is based on an Arduino board with an Ethernet interface which allows the layout to be controlled using a web browser. It displays the configuration of the points in pink and the location of the trains as green spots. The route can be chosen by tapping one of the route choices in the list.